Week 1 was about rain. Week 2 was about night and thunder. Week 3 was about injuries. On Avnir Presents The Outside View part by WTF Sports, we look at what happened in week 3 of WBBL 06. Not really good week as far as Melbourne Renegades are concerned, because they were already on the bottom of the points table and now they are ravaged by injuries. No Maitland Brown, no Georgia Wareham, their mainstay with the bat. Tough times for the team in red.
Yeah, it's a tough week to be Renegades. I mean, Maitland Brown, Georgia Wareham, both were looking very good for them. Georgia Wareham with the bat, Maitland Brown was showing a lot of promise with the ball. So, to add to that was Leah Tahuhu, who has been ruled out so far, hasn't played a game. So I think it's tough to be the team in red, and I had thought that they would make the top 4, but now it doesn't look like it at all.
Right, and while we are on Renegades, they inflicted the Thunder's first loss in this season, because last time when we were on Weekly Wrap, Thunder hadn't lost a game in this WBBL, and 2 losses right now as we speak. The first of them was given to them by Renegades, a narrow 2-run win, but Thunder avenged that against Hurricanes, a close 1-run win. So those were couple of interesting matches that we had in this week, isn't it?
Yeah, they were. I mean, two very close games. The bowlers who were bowling the last overs did a fantastic job. We saw Hannah Darlington step up for Sydney Thunder. So, it's good to see the younger lot doing well, and Sydney Thunder came back from that loss, and while they're not at the top of the table, I think they look like they'll maintain their place in the top 4.
And what those 2 games also highlighted was the fact that this wasn't actually a week for chasing, because only 4 teams had won chasing out of the 12 that happened, and that clearly that kind of was a trend in the past 3-4 days, isn't it?
Yeah, it was. I mean, I think it shows that the games that were in Blacktown, you could see that the ball was dying off the surface the more they played. So it's probably a trend that we're going to see. The more that the surfaces are used, that chasing becomes that much more difficult. And, I think it was particularly in Blacktown that it was easier to defend totals, and maybe that's something that's going to continue.
And while we are at Blacktown, we saw how Alyssa Healy found it tough to wicket keep against seamers. She is very, very unlikely of her to miss balls, especially keeping to a seamer far from the stumps. It's not as if she's close and missed it. So perhaps there's some black magic in Blacktown. I don't know.
Yeah, well, I think it's that the ball is dying off the surface. We saw that it was really hard for the batters to play off the back foot. They were consciously trying to come forward even when the ball was pitched short. So I think that's something that, you associate it being difficult for batters, but it's difficult for the keepers as well.
We talked about Thunder losing 2 matches this week. The only side to have not lost a game yet is Melbourne Stars. And during our preview, I was harping that it's the year of Melbourne Stars. Halfway through, are you going to change your opinion?
I don't think so. I mean, I think to start off well is great, but it's about momentum at the back half. So I feel like if they lose 1 or 2 in the middle, you kind of sometimes want to get your bad games out of the way early. And Melbourne Stars haven't lost yet, so I think maybe that could cost them towards the end. But yeah, they are looking like a complete unit. Their experienced players are getting them through, and right now they do look unbeatable.
And Thunder, of course, were also unbeaten last week, but 2 defeats in this week. And in both those games, we saw Heather Knight fail. I mean, she is in form, because in their second loss against Brisbane Heat, she got off to a flyer. She was on 23 of just 11 balls before kind of losing her way. And Amelia Kerr was kind of throwing magic balls at the batters. So is it the case that Heather Knight fires and Thunder? So is Heather Knight Thunder and Thunder Heather Knight?
I don't think so. I mean, with the ball, yes, she is a central batter alongside Rachel Haynes. But I think against Brisbane Heat, what we saw as well was that towards the end, Rachel Treneman, Hannah Darlington showed a lot of promise. You expect a lot from someone like Phoebe Litchfield as well, but Amelia Kerr was too good for her. But I think, yes, Heather Knight is the central figure in their batting lineup, but I don't think that they would want to be too reliant on her. They do have some good players in Tammy Beaumont and Rachel Haynes as well. So while Knight's form is good, I think they will want the others to contribute if they have to, make a charge for the title.
Before going on to the question of the week, let's have a glance at the points table. Melbourne Stars are on top. Renegades maintain the bottom place for this season. 8 games each of these sides has played. What will happen next week? We don't know that, but what will happen to you if you answer the following question correctly? You will stand a chance to win a keepsake. What's the question? Here it is. Which side is yet to lose a match in WBBL 06? That's right. You have to answer the question in the comment section before 19th of November. Last week's winner is... And also, keep watching Avnir Presents The Outside View, powered by WTF Sports.